and welcome to my channel, Yoga by Diana. On today's video, we're going to learn how to jump back and how to jump through. Remember, this is a little sequence that we use in Ashtanga practice that is a sequence that connects the sitting position. For today's video, we're going to use blocks. I prefer the cork blocks. If you don't have blocks at home right now, completely fine. You can always use books or something that elevates you a little bit. And maybe some socks. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a variation and you will see it's a little bit easier with those socks. So go ahead, get your blocks, get your books, bringing them next to your hips. You're gonna bring the hands there. We're gonna start warming up that core. You're gonna bring your hips up, pushing strong with the hands, and exhale down. Up, and exhale down. Make sure the blocks are really underneath your shoulders. You don't want them high because here we cannot push. Be careful with your fingers. You're pushing with a full hand, not only with the fingertips. Try to make sure your fingers are facing forward just to create good habits. If it's tricky for your wrist, you can always turn your hands like that, but I really recommend you to start building good habits and bringing the fingers facing forward. Keep doing that movement, forward or up and down, up and down. Feel the engagement here on the core. I want you to feel your tummy tucking in and your shoulders warming up at the same time. Push strong and exhale down. Strong and exhale down. Strong and exhale down. One more. Strong and exhale down. You're gonna cross your legs. Try to bring one foot on top of each other or on top of the leg. If you can go into full lotus, it's gonna be way easier for your body to carry your legs, but stay like that for the moment and go ahead once again, up and down, putting all the focus there on that core. Now, once you're there, start swinging your body. Try to keep your foot there, try to swing your body forward and back. Feel the engagement already on that core, on those shoulders. Feel them shaking, it's completely normal. And release it. Now, bring the hips down. I'm gonna demonstrate how it's gonna be that flow going through. Your blocks will be completely underneath those hips. Your legs will be crossing forward. Doesn't matter which leg comes forward first, it's your body that's gonna tell you. For this transition, you want to keep your knees as close as possible to your chest because you want to be small. And the breathing is gonna play a big role as usual. This movement is gonna be a connection. You're gonna inhale, and on your exhalation, you're gonna kick back strong. What is activating there when I kick back? 3 elements at the same time. My exhalation, my core, and my shoulders. My shoulders will be pushing up, my core will be squeezing in, my legs will use some momentum, I'm demonstrating in slow motion, and my legs will kick back. There, I'm gonna stay there, straight away into downward facing dog. Yeah. Now we're gonna see how we're gonna move forward, pass through the blocks. You're gonna bend your knees, you're gonna be on your tiptoes, core engaged, look forward, always look where you want to go. You're gonna cross your legs and start going tiptoes, 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 passing, passing, and landing. Remember, you want to bring your legs first rather than your butt first on the floor. Okay, let me demonstrate how would it look in one exhalation, in one go. You're gonna inhale at the top, exhale, kick back straight away. From there, remember the vinyasa is chest down into chaturanga. Inhale, arching, exhale, tucking, going into downward facing dog. One breath. On my exhalation, I'm gonna bend my knees, look forward. I want to see where I'm landing, crossing, passing, land. Whenever you do it faster, it's way easier because you are using that momentum. But we're gonna break it through. Go ahead, hands on the blocks. Cross your legs. Cross, cross, cross. I want you to lift your hips like we were doing at the beginning. And I want you to imagine you're kicking with your leg, any leg that is forward, and pass. Small or little by little, keep pushing strong on those arms, keep pushing. Tuck the tummy in, walk, 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 and stay there in plank.
release into downward facing dog. Stay in downward facing dog. Let's break it through, going forward. Tuck that tummy in. Inhale, look forward. Go on the tip of your toes. That's going to help you kind of pushing your body forward. Bend your knees. Cross your legs. I want you to cross and jump just in the level of the blocks. So cross and jump here. Once again, downward facing dog. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale there. Exhale. Jump just next to the blocks. Just there. With your hips low, with your knees really close to your chest. Once again, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Chest forward, in between the blocks. Now there, and try to go a little bit forward. Bend your knees, look forward, and jump a little bit in front of the blocks. See how my hips are swinging. I'm like using my hips like a swing. Be careful with your toes. In this practice, if you don't engage that core completely, your toes can hit the floor. So be careful with those toes, okay? Bend your knees, look forward, jump, cross, and then whenever your legs cross, then it's your hips. I'm gonna give you a variation using socks. You will see why. Preferably, you want to be on the surface, just on the floor. Take your mat away. Why did I put my socks on? Because they will allow me to slide there on the mat. Yeah, we're gonna use that. Let's do it once again. Remember, try whenever you're doing it with the socks, don't use the mat, because otherwise you're gonna get stuck there, go into the floor directly. Now, bring the blocks back again next to your hips, and on your exhalation, swing your feet. So I want you to swing your feet in between the blocks, looking like this. Pushing up, core engage, forward and back, forward and back. Let them swing there, looking forward. Okay, once again, that core is getting active. You feel it burning. Inhale, look forward. Extend your back knees to the chest. Remember, it doesn't matter which leg comes up or forward first. Cross and kick. Slowly slide back. Stay there in plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. No worries, we don't need to do chaturanga and all the transition. We are just reviewing how to go forward and back. Bend your knees, look forward as we were doing before. Jump, cross, and let your feet slide. Sit down. Yes, once again, cross your legs. Inhale. On your exhalation, you kick, extend back, downward facing dog. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, cross your legs, in between, slide. Let the socks help you sliding, extend, sit. If that transition is hard for you, it's completely fine. What I recommend you to do, of course, if you're elevated, because it's gonna be easier with your blocks or with books, you're gonna just go here and slide, forward and back, forward and back. Always trying to keep your knees as close as possible to your chest. Now, what about if you want to build that core strength and try to pass forward and back without using blocks? I'll give you a different variation. You're gonna be on your mat, sitting there. You're gonna cross your legs, any leg forward, doesn't matter. You're gonna grab your feet, bring the feet underneath your hips as if you wanted to squeeze those feet with your glutes. Bring the hands forward, strong hands, kick back, one leg at a time, and next one. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once again, if we want to go forward, you're gonna bend the knees, look forward. Now, I want you to go slowly, one knee to the chest, right knee to the chest. Look how my toes are pointing and my toes are landing on the top. And then the other, sitting down and extending those legs. This is a different variation if you want to do your practice, this little vinyasa flow, without using the blocks. Let's go again, one last time. Cross your legs, hands on the feet, bring your feet close as possible to your glutes, bring the hands forward, kick back. Exhale, downward facing dog, one breath. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, and right into the chest. Point your toes, let the toes land. Left leg, If you can, try to pass the toes little by little and then extend, sit, and there we go. So you have different variations of Vinyasa flow. Remember, Vinyasa is a connection of the movement with the breath, with the blocks, without the blocks, or using the socks. Choose any variation that works for you. Remember, the key is just keep practicing that core engagement, that swinging. That swinging with the blocks is going to help you so much because your body is going to start understanding how to use that momentum, how to use that core, how to use the shoulders. I hope you found this video useful. Keep your practice going. If you have any questions, any inquiries, you can always write in the comments below. I will be there to answer to any question. Have a beautiful day.